That's, to me, that right there is just amazing. You know, knowing what it was before, look what they done. My son's history book says that surface mining leaves the land in better than before condition. That's my son's school teaching him that surface mining does a better job than God. God put the coal there because it was so nasty. He knew it needed to be buried.
Once again I face Satan this morning.
I used to be able to run on these tracks. We used to have a race. My brother would get on one and I'd get on the other one. We'd race. And sit on top of the tracks and see who could who could go the fastest, the furthest.
I sang victory song, and the sun's coming up in the morning. Every tear will be gone from my eyes. This old clay's gonna give way to glory, and like an eagle.
This is my home. This is where my dad lay. This is where the ones in my family that are alive are living. How can they do this to us?
In a world filled with doubt and confusion, it's so hard when you don't
Up here's some easy picking.
understand. Oh, but I'm standing.
All of these berry bushes and stuff was brought in here by my family back years ago. It was brought in here and put here so that we didn't have to go out to get it. You know, made it to where we could just come in here and get the berries. But all of these were taken from the mountain back here behind us and brought in here to where we didn't have to go out and get them. My family done that. And all of this property at one time was, we had apple trees, peach trees, pear trees, nut trees, hazelnut trees. Hazelnut tree was my favorite. Chestnut trees, walnut trees. My grandfather had a motto: if you can't eat it, don't bother growing it. And I guess that's okay.
I'll take to the sky.
Oh, I can't resist. Oh, those are so good. It's the same thing I got back in behind my house. Come on. I just want to get a berry. This here is all field. Well, the biggest part of it is. It's mine field. It's not. It wasn't here really before. It wasn't here. It was there was a hillside here.
Yeah.
Is what was here. You have these ponds at the toe of every valley field. By law, you have to have them. And what it's for is to settle out the coal waste and the waste material that washes off of this pond. This creek right here is called Casey Creek, and it's one of the most contaminated streams in the state of West Virginia, contaminated with selenium. They treat it in different stages. And they say that they're cleaning it up, and the only reason they say that's because the fact when it runs off over there and runs over into the creek, it's clear. But so are the chemicals that they put in it. And right here on the right, you see another treatment stage. As you see, when it runs in up here at the first stage, it's really pretty gross. And as it goes through each pond, it's clears up, I guess is what you'd say. But this is some really nasty water. What they use to settle it out is a carcinogenic. It causes cancer. This is really deep. I have seen permits showing it being 70 feet deep. So it's a lot deeper than what you think. The grass don't grow all the way down to the water. That right there will give you an idea of what kind of water we're dealing with. And if you come over here, you'll see what's holding it back. And that's the scary part. You're talking about sludge. You're talking about really, really nasty water. That's coal waste right there. And that's what you find down in the bottom of this. And once you stir it, there's your coal waste. And see, the flocculent makes that settle. And there's kind of like a clay where it settles all of the fines together. And that's what settles on the bottom of the creek. And it used to be a stream that people used for drinking water.
This is the headwaters of the drinking water of the eastern United States. Are you insane to allow this to happen? It explains a lot to me, and I'm a hillbilly from this hollow. I know without clean air and clean water, I'll die. Do I really have to tell people this? I think you get it.
When it floods, there is a stench in this valley that will absolutely choke you to death. It burns your eyes, it burns your nose. I mean, it's just awful. And if you consider the fact that West Virginia has right at 4,000 valley fills, you know that's a lot of reservoirs, a lot of them. That used to be a mountain. That used to be a mountain, and that over there used to be a mountain. That you know, is kind of like rolling mountains. They rolled into one another. And what the coal company's done, they blasted the top off the mountains and put it down into this valley. That's what's in that valley now, is a valley fill. It's a former mountaintop. It's hard to absorb the size of it. It's hard to think about. It's really that big. It filled an entire valley between two mountains. It's huge. And this is just one valley fill. I mean, there's so many of these valleys around here that's being filled. Sometimes I honestly, when I see it from the sky and I look at what they're doing on the maps and I put it all together in my mind, I have to sit on my front porch and wonder, are they trying to bury us alive? Because they're pushing in valleys everywhere. I mean, really, everywhere you turn. Now, what we're coming out onto here is that we're about ready to drive into onto a different planet, we'll say. What we're driving out onto is a reclaimed mine site called Wind River. Ain't nothing grows up here now but lesbedeza and so if the animals liked it, then why aren't they out here grazing? This is what it looks like when they get done with it. This has been reclaimed for going on, it's been reclaimed for going on 23, 24 years, I know of. If you look right out here, you'll see what looks like rock. Coal companies call it riprap. Well, what it is, it's like an area for all of the drainage off this mountaintop removal site to run to. And it runs down the riprap, the rock V-shaped thing you're looking at out through there. Now the coal companies will tell you that that's an elevated stream, and I guess they got tired of us saying that they had buried the streams, and they started saying, no, we're not burying the streams, we're elevating them. So that is an elevated stream. to me, streams commonly have water in them, and those right there don't run until you get a